What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Panteras booth. Today I'm here to speak to you about the Pantera Master Cup case I did in 2018. So thank you, Pantera, for this opportunity, and nice to meet you guys, everybody from around the world. Let's start. This beautiful guy is Jeff. It's me. Thanks to Photoshop. Thanks Photoshop. Yeah. So today I'm about to speak about natural smile inspired by nature. So a little resume. I did a lot of conference around the world, as you can see. So I'm going to show you my documentation I did for the Pantera Master Cup, and you will see each step I do and all the materials I use. So you guys are going to be, just remember the question that you're going to ask yourself and ask me after the video, no problem. Thank you, thank you. That was the video I did. And now we're gonna see each steps together very quickly. I don't want to be annoying, guys. I know that you have a lot of things to do today. So Pantera sent us like byte blocks, printed byte blocks like this, so we all have all the same byte blocks, same articulator, and we work on the same bar. So this is an amazing bar from Pantera, 4 degrees milled with Novalux. The upper one is a Montreal design. We have the Stratus articulator, and then we don't have any phase bow or thing because it was too complicated to send to each participant, so we're just making a... So now it's articulated. I always take like with putty, I make like a mattress of the upper rims to follow the lip support and all the length and everything, so we never lose any data when we have this. I measure always between the incisal pin and the bite rim. Again, we take all the data that we can before the start the setup, because if you lose the data, the case is very bad. So my ears of the Pantera Master Cup, we have a huge challenge because we have a lot of divergence between the implant. As you can see, 25 plus 15, so it was very hard. So thanks to Pantera for that challenge. Thank you very much. I remember. So now we received the bar with only sandblasted. So I put like a metal primer, and then I put some opaquer. I do a mix of both, 1 and 2. I prefer the pink color of the mix. It's important to make a first layer. It's like a wash when you're doing crown and bridges, because it gets perfectly in the middle with the primer. If you put a thick layer, it's not gonna cure and it's not gonna stick to the bar. And then I dip it in the acrylic powder, so the inhibition layer makes the powder glue to the opaquer. So now it's finished. I do a base plate with housing inside, so it was easy for me to take the wax up and put it on the duplicata for the process. So I just jumped the case on the other model and ready to cure. So now I put back my silicone mattress. I choose my teeth. As you can see, it's a facial meter, so I have to choose teeth in the large size. So I chose the B83. I did a mix of color between A2 and A3 to make a difference between the chroma in the mouth. It's already given a natural aspect like we have in our mouth. So as you can see, I took like the central and I switch it with the other color, so it gives us a little bit of natural aspect already. Now I start my setup, always with the anterior and then the lower anteriors. And I always do a little bit of the movement before, because sometimes I'm having a too much big gap and I have to mill the anterior, and we don't want to mill the anteriors, you know. Now I set up the posteriors. This is all my contacts and the movement, lateral, protrusion, centric. The setup is done. So now this is how I do my gold inlay, onlay, whatever you want. I put some rubber set, it's like a latex. It's very, very thin. So after this, I do a PMMA. You have to do a perfect PMMA acrylic, because if there's some composite or nano composite inside, it's not gonna burn when you're gonna cast it in gold. So that's very important to use a pure PMMA. So then I send it to a jewelry close from me, so he cast it for me in pure gold. I do it on the upper and the lower. So this is the case, ready for processing. This is my duplicata, like I told you. I just take the wax up with the base plate, switch it to the stone model, and ready for IvoCap. This is the upper and the lower in the IvoCap. This is intensive characterization with aesthetic Candular hut. Now, when it's cured, I take sandblast. I just sandblast the teeth. Creates a little bit of more aesthetics, because we have to reproduce an old woman of 75 with a bad hygiene, I think. So I tried to give a little bit more life to the case. And then I use GC OptiGlaze to characterize the teeth, to give more natural and different kind of colors. As you can see, you can a little bit of blue on the edge and the enamel to give an enamel effect. So now when it's done, so guys, I'm ready to answer your question if you have any question. This is the final case that I sent to Pantera, and I'm glad that I finished again. I hope you like it, guys. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.